Hi, I'm Jeremy with SS&B Heating and Cooling. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Comfort Link 2 thermostat by Trane. A very neat thermostat. Not very often you have something installed related to heating and air conditioning that the neighbors are asking about, but this is one of those devices. This will have a lot of really neat user features that we're going to take a look at. It also has a lot of technical things that make it very unique. It will control basically anything you can hook to a heating and cooling system, anywhere from your furnace and air conditioner, obviously, to dehumidifiers, humidifiers, energy recovery ventilators, clean effects air cleaners. We'll take a look at that. UV lights, I mean, you name it, this thermostat will do it. So let's go ahead and take a look. One very popular and really neat feature that this thermostat has is remote access. You can control and monitor your home from anywhere in the world via your smartphone, tablet, computer, that sort of thing. This is my house, and currently it's 73 degrees in the house. It's set to 75 in the heat mode. Normally has the outdoor temperature displayed there, indoor humidity, all those sorts of things. You can also hook up cameras via this Nexia website. You could take a look at cameras, lock and unlock doors, turn appliances on and off, all sorts of different things via this Nexia website, and this thermostat is compatible with that. Different features that you can see there. As far as the thermostat goes, one really neat feature of it is that when it's in the screensaver mode, you can load your SD card from your camera in the side there, and it will load your pictures in, and instead of having a blank display or displaying the temperature or something, it will give you a slideshow of your pictures. Looks like a digital photo frame on the wall. I can't guarantee that everyone will be as cute as these guys here, but I'm sure yours will look very nice. To get into the thermostat, we just touch it, and it will come up with the display here. The basic screen layout can be adjusted to fit your liking. We'll take a look at that in a few minutes. There's different things that you can program to be on your home screen. The current indoor temperature is 72 degrees. The fan is running. It's displaying here that it is on the hold setting. It's currently set to 85 degrees in the cooling mode. We adjust the temperature by turning it up or down here. There's different hold options. We'll take a look at that after we finish the programming that we'll take a look at here in a few minutes. Displays the outdoor temperature. You can check the weather from the thermostat. Here's the high and low for today. We can check the 5-day forecast. Check the radar. Check any alerts, fire weather warning, says for today. A lot of really neat stuff there. In any of these menus, to get back to the home screen, we simply just press home. It'll take us back. It's displaying that the indoor humidity is 22%, the air filter status. If you have the disposable filters, it will tell you when it's time to change those, is basically what this is telling you. Clean effects air cleaner, then of course when it's dirty, it's time to change it. It'll tell you that. To get into the menu settings, with just select menu, you can do just anything you need to do from this menu screen here. We'll just kind of go through them in order here. The settings, thermostat, basically your Fahrenheit or Celsius. We can set the deadband, calibrate indoor temperature, calibrate the humidity if you don't think that it's reading right or that sort of thing. Outdoor temperature source, that would be if you have a outdoor thermostat hooked to the thermostat, then you can choose to have the outdoor temperature sensed from your home or via the weather data as we looked at just a few minutes ago. Get out of the screen, we could press cancel. Time and date, it will automatically save the time via the internet when it's connected to Wi-Fi as we have here, but we could adjust that, the date, time zone, all of those sorts of things. Security, you can set up passwords, PIN numbers, that sort of thing to keep the kids out. Screen, here's where we select our screen layout. One touch presets were displayed at the bottom there below the temperature, just to get the things relatively easy, and the heating, cooling settings. But all of these things that are checked will show up on the thermostat screen. So you notice that the outdoor temperature, indoor humidity, and filter status is what we had set up, and they were displayed over here on this side of the screen. Different shortcuts that we can get to, wireless status screen, cleaning, photo gallery, those are all displayed up at the top, whatever we select here. If we wanted to make changes, we could make different changes here, and we would select apply. Apply means it's going to save those changes, or we can simply cancel to get back to the previous screen. We can adjust the brightness, backlight, timeout duration. The screensaver, and here is where we turn the screensaver on, so when it's not in use, that it would turn to the screensaver. This is how long it will take before the screensaver starts to show up. Screensaver type. The default screensaver would be just the indoor temperature that would be displayed, that would move around on the screen. If you wanted to save your pictures, as we have here, the image screensaver is what you select. On your slideshow, each picture will be displayed for 2 seconds, and those are adjustable. If we wanted to change that, then we would select that and apply. Themes is basically the background color on your thermostat. You can have a variety of selections there. Cleaning, if we touch that, it would give a countdown where we can clean the screen without changing settings and that sort of thing. The reboot, as any cell phone or computer or that sort of thing, from time to time, not very often, they need to be rebooted. I've had to do that maybe 2 times in a year at my house. If something acts up, you can always try rebooting it. So moving on here, the one-touch presets, and as you can see in this pictorial here, it'll show you that those are going to be displayed below the temperature. But we can set the different temperatures that we would like to have when we're at home, away, and sleep. As you can see here, all of these things are very user-friendly. It's common terms that they list out, the descriptions for all of these sorts of things. Scheduling. The scheduling on means that it will follow the schedule. Off, of course, then it's going to operate as a non-programmable thermostat. The guided scheduling, if you have problems programming the thermostat, we can select guided scheduling. It's going to ask things in a little more plain English. We'll select that for the demonstration here. This is all of your wireless settings, the Nexia enrollment. You can update your email, diagnostics, that sort of thing. Now the diagnostics, of course, are going to be related to network criteria. Set up your wireless network. You, of course, have to turn it on. If you select it, connect to a network, it'll search for the network. You find the network. And then if it was not currently connected, it would say connect here. You would select connect, and then you would enter your password and that sort of thing, and then it would connect to your Wi-Fi network. It has to be connected to the Wi-Fi network to be able to remote access, to have the weather from the internet and those sorts of things. The photo album is basically just going to bring up your pictures and those sorts of things. So let's see if we can take a look at the scheduling here on this, and do the manual scheduling and apply that. Okay, so that we were in the settings there is why we couldn't get to the schedule, so let's go back and we'll do the guided scheduling. Good. So again, from the home screen, you would select menu, select schedules, and this is where we could set our schedules. It'll ask you which days of the week you would like to select. You can select them individually or multiple days. We'll do a weekday schedule here. So if people are leaving is typically when we're going to be selecting a schedule here. It's asking when you wake up, 6 a.m. If you wanted to adjust it, you can adjust it. When you wake up, if you would like your air conditioning to run at 75 degrees and say the heat at 72, and as it says here, it's going to require a 4-degree difference between these two temperatures. Then this would be when the last person leaves the house, again adjustable. If we wanted to have the air conditioning run a little higher than what we typically consider comfortable to save energy, we could adjust those here and then turn the heat down. Ask you when someone comes home. If you get home at 5:30, select that and then set the thermostat back to our comfort settings that we selected before. If you like to sleep with your house cooler in the wintertime and those sorts of things, then that's basically what this is for here. And you turn the heat down to have it cooler, turn the air conditioning up to save energy, just whatever fits your needs. Then it'll ask you to schedule those days remaining. We'll kind of skip through this to get to the end here and save our schedule. And then after we're done with all of our scheduling, then we just select save, and it will save the schedule that we set. Most of these things are pretty quick as far as saving. Some of them take a little bit of time, as you saw there. Select back. So that's how you set your schedules. If you were leaving for vacation, you could set different temperatures for your vacation settings. Again, here's the weather as we looked at before. That's one of our features that we selected to be on our home screen. System status. This is going to tell us what the system is currently doing. It's currently set to the heating mode. The fan is on. Airflow is running at 100%. This is how many days that we have left before we change our filters and that sort of thing. Humidity. This would be where we control our humidifier from this setting here, or dehumidifier. So our target humidity. 50%, of course, adjustable. It'll even give you your suggested range and your cooling and the heating. So this would be for the humidifier. The previous screen would be for a dehumidifier, but we just set those and we can apply them or cancel to save the previous setting. Continuous fan speed. This would be, as we looked at before, if you're running continuous fan mode or circulate mode. If you have this thermostat set up in a communicating system, then we can adjust our fan speed to whatever we like there, or kind of select some different presets here that would adjust those for us. Circulate setting, we can adjust the duration, all those sorts of things. Filters tells us how long we have before our pre-filter should be clean, and our collection cell. This is set up for a Clean Effects air cleaner. Service isn't anything that you would need to get into other than to call your local heating and cooling provider. Their name and address is displayed here. Your system information basically is going to tell you the different things that are connected to this system currently, service reminders, that sort of thing. Runtime history is something that is very unique and neat to this thermostat. Basically, once a screen loads, it's going to show us how many % of the day that the system has operated and what stage it operated in, and those sorts of things. This is another one that is like the programming function that takes a little while for it to load. So today, this system has ran 27% of the day, all in high speed. The darker red is going to be the high speed, and the lower red is going to be the low speed, as we have it connected to a two-stage system. Yesterday it ran at 18%. These are your average highs and lows. You can do this daily or monthly, kind of keep track of utilities and savings and those sorts of things. So those are all the menu settings. We can return to the home screen here. You can see here again that it's following the schedule that we set for today. The different things up here, we didn't touch on those before. The status light, as long as it's green, everything's operating correctly. If there were any fault codes or alerts, that would be either yellow or red. These bars show that we have good connection to our Wi-Fi network. There's our screen cleaning. Again, those were things we set up on our dashboard, and these options as well. The air cleaner mode here, these are the different selections for our Clean Effects air cleaner. Auto clean, quick clean. The quick clean would go through a 3-hour cleaning cycle where it powers the filter up for 3 hours to really get the air cleaned out. Allergy clean in the spring and the fall, or whenever your allergens are highest, it'll go through a 24-hour period where it ramps the power up on the Clean Effects air cleaner and runs the fan continuously and really cleans those allergens out. So those are different selections that we could do there. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or any additional information, you can call us at 866-0990 or visit us on the line at www.ssbhc.com.